And welcome back, everyone. It is Monday, March 18, 2019. I'm Dave. Welcome to Let's Have a Chat. How are you? Welcome. Hope you had a great weekend. I know I did. It was a good weekend. It was a nice long weekend. I had Friday off, so slowed down a little bit. Got to do just some relaxing, and that's a good thing. So I hope you got to do the same. All right, so um, real quick, like I said, it's Monday, but it's also, like the title says, it's the most wonderful time of the sports year. That's right. It's time for March Madness. That's right. It's the NCAA men's basketball tournament, ladies basketball tournament, or women's basketball tournament time. And it's here. It's this time of year. And this first week, well, between now and April, the first weekend in April, yeah, the last, right? The first weekend in April, it's basketball. It's college. It's all about college basketball, kind of college hoops. Who's on the road to the Final Four, and it's also a big distraction. It's a distraction at work, and it happens. It happens every year. It's been happening, and since the dawn of the internet age, things have just snowballed into just, you know what? Let's just consider the spring break version 2. But it doesn't have to be that way. I know there's pools, there's bracket parties, busting brackets, making brackets, submitting the brackets, pools, putting in money, making little wagers here and there, nothing too serious, nothing too big, I hope. And as always, the rule is never bet more than you can afford to lose. That's the rule. And so with that being said, it becomes a distraction in business. It becomes a distraction in the workplace, but it doesn't have to be. If the boss is in on it, if everybody's in on it, and then make it an event. Make it an event, because it's going to become a spectacle no matter what, but you make it an event. You take charge of it. You, as the business owner, you take charge of it, maybe bring in your customers, stakeholders, internal and external stakeholders, and you wrap everybody in on it, and you bring everybody in on it. And you know what? You make the best of it. You make the best of it. You have fun. Put up some TVs if you don't have any TVs, or get some large monitors and stream it on a computer. But whatever you do, ensure that you're buying into it. And whether those people like it or not, whether your employees like it or not, it's still going to happen. It's still going to happen. And, most people can opt out of it, or people can opt in. It's strictly voluntary. But don't let it become a distraction to the point that work's not getting done. And if you ignore it and you pull it, you pull in the reins, you say, no, we're not going to have this year. None of this is going to go on. There's more work than there is business. Well, guess what? People are going to sneak around and find a way to watch these games, especially for the first week. Once we get past the first week or so, because again, the games start on Tuesday, and then we go into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it starts trickle down. It goes from 64 to 32 to 16 to 8 to 4, and then the championship game. So they're going to find a way to sneak around. They're going to find a way to sneak around to get what they want, and that is to watch the games, to make sure that they have a vested interest in those brackets. So don't be that way. It's going to happen. Let it happen, but control it. And as a business owner, as a business leader, as a leader, as a manager within your organization, you know it's going to happen. It's happened before and up and coming. You probably did it as well. But again, keep control of it. Do it on your time. You set the standard. You set the rules. You set the guidelines, and you set the fun. The rule here is make sure everybody has fun. Okay, but I wouldn't allow any type of gambling to go on in the workplace. Definitely not. That's just asking for trouble. But what I would allow, if the budget calls for it, maybe whoever wins the brackets challenge gets a steak dinner, gets a meal for 4 at a local restaurant paid for by the company. Something like that. Again, it doesn't have to be extravagant. No trips to Acapulco, no cliff diving in Acapulco, no 5-day Caribbean cruise tour. No, nothing like that. Just a dinner, a meal, just something. Just some bragging rights, or maybe get a little trophy made. It doesn't cost much, and you can put that into your promotional budget. Because again, you go out to another organization, you hire them to do this, and it kind of pays itself. And then that organization can use it as a selling tool. Hey, XYZ Corporation's doing this. We did this trophy for XYZ Corporation. Now guess what? You can do it for somebody else. So again, have fun with it, folks. Have fun with it. That's what it's all about. It's what it's all about. Everybody else is going to have fun with it. Why can't you? Why can't your organization have fun with it? As a leader, as a manager, your people deserve it, because again, this is one of the most wonderful times of the sports year. That's right. It's football. It's Super Bowl, March Madness, the World Series. What else we got? Well, I can't really say hockey and NBA because their playoffs last like 8 months. Like they play for only a couple of months, and then they're like in the playoff mode until like June, July, and August. And then they start practicing in September for tip-off in November. So really, that really never ends. But you get what I'm saying. Have fun with it, folks. Have fun with it. It only comes but once a year. And that's why it is the most wonderful time of year. Folks, I'm Dave. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on replay, thank you. I do enjoy it. You're watching this on YouTube. Hey, listen, YouTube people. Head on over. 6:45 Central Time, Monday through Friday. I'm live on Facebook. My link is down below. And stop in. Take a look. Leave some comments. I know I've got people watching live, but go ahead. Leave some comments. Let me know what you're thinking of this whole March Madness situation. In the meantime, I will talk to everyone later. Have a great evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and tomorrow being Tuesday.